Good morning. Now, I have just been thinking of a new change in direction in my career, and what I want to be is first grown up, then like recently I've come to the conclusion that wasabi is fantastic on meat products. It really is a fantastic mix of the fat in the meat and the wasabi. It really is good. So I did a little research to try and find where the wasabi headquarters were. The first thing that turned up was like a little puff in his kitchen. I wasn't interested in him. And then I got onto wasabi in England. And this guy, I don't know if you know about wasabi, but it's grown in the mountains because you need like trickling water from the mountains for the plants, and the right temperature as well. And this is where it's grown in Japan. Now this guy, he's managed to reproduce this effect in England, and he's got a farm, and he says he's got about 10,000 plants. Now with these plants, they take 2 years to mature. So obviously he invested a lot of time and money in this to get this product going. Now he sells this product for £25, 100 grams, which is about, for example, that would be like your finger, like a small sausage, that would be about 100 grams. That is not, there's no reference to Donald Trump there. And so that would be 100 grams. He was selling this for 25 quid for this one small plant. £25, which makes it very expensive. Now, when I was in London, I used to mix the wasabi paste. I used to work for a company that made bentos, and I put this finger inside a machine, a negi, and it sliced the end of my finger off. And I then I went to the hospital, and they just like put a bandage on, and then I met a mate, Alex, and who I was sharing an apartment with in New Zealand, and we met at the pub called the Bishop's Finger. Now this is now a character called the Bishop, the Archbishops anyway, so that did go off track a little bit there. But anyway, so I've been connected with wasabi. I know about wasabi, and see, the thing is with this, most people won't have eaten this, especially in England, but in Japan, because wasabi is expensive and only a very few restaurants use it. Because once you grate it, and I've got a video which I'll put a connected to later, I've got a video where it shows my rich friend treating me and my German, the guy that worked for me, the German Mark, and that's not the money, that's a guy, and he was tasting this, and the taste is so different, it's untrue. Now I bought this a few weeks ago, and I really thought that this was the real wasabi, and the thing, it wasn't. Now the thing with real wasabi is you've got to grate the plant. You grate the plant, and then that's when it's at its most potent. And it really is a marvellous feeling, real wasabi. And it just gets right up your nose. It's totally different. Anyway, so here's the thing. I'm picking up this Americanism here. So what I have an idea for, because I've seen this wasabi on sale in Japan for about, I don't know, 600 yen, 800 yen in the supermarkets. It's not cheap. So that would be like, say, 5 quid, something like that. But he's selling it for 25 quid. So if the supermarkets here are selling it at, say, like 800 yen for a few hundred grams, more than the guy showed in the video, isn't that a chance there to export it to Europe? So now what I need to find out, and giving away all my business ideas, can you export it from Japan? Can wasabi be exported? Will it? How long will it stay? For example, if it's in a container, will it still be fresh when it reaches Europe or America? Anyway, so those are things I've got to find out, and also try to work for a wasabi company in a commercial, not a commercial, and see if I can get this thing going where they can increase their sales with me as their super salesman, saying put wasabi on meat products. So maybe I should do a video. Well, I've done videos of it, but maybe I should do a video of like each individual product. For example, bacon or sausage or beef mince. Put it in. I don't know. Put it in a keema pack. You know the keema curry. You can buy it for about 200 yen in the supermarket. I wonder if it, you know, like for example, mixing in like a mince-based meal. For example, Italian mince or like Indian mince. Anyway, I don't usually make videos this long, so I hope you've stayed until the end. Please share, subscribe, like, and support my channel. Thanks a lot for watching. That was just on the spur of the moment video. But like I said, the product, like I showed you before, I thought it was going to be good, but it wasn't so good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Oops, wrong button.